This Kundalini rises and she pierces through the sixth center, becomes one with this all-pervading subtle power. You also become subtler. On your fingertips you start feeling your centers. And if you know how to correct your centers, you are all right. Problems are solved. But also you can feel the centers of others. It's like microcosm becoming macrocosm. It's like a drop becoming an ocean. It sounds fantastic. But you don't know how glorious you are, how fantastic you are. You don't know yourself at all. You have no knowledge of your inner being. So you feel sometimes frustrated, as if you have no identity. But once you start feeling this all-pervading power, then you understand that you have many powers. You can cure yourself, you can cure others. You can raise others' Kundalini, give them realization. When the Kundalini comes into this part, as they have no picture here, I see. When the Kundalini comes in this part, she enlightens within you your religion, which is innate. That means you become righteous. But after this happening, you become really a righteous person. Christ has described it in the second chapter of Matthew. He says, "Thou shalt not have adulterous eyes." Means innocent eyes, without any greed, without any lust in the eye. Actually, your eyes become like that. Innocence cannot be lost. It is covered with clouds because of our wrongdoings, but it cannot be lost. It cannot be destroyed. And you become so powerful that even a glance of such a person can create beautiful, peaceful atmosphere. Then, when your spirit comes into your attention, you know the absolute truth about everything. Supposing you have 10 children who are realized souls and tie up their eyes and ask them what's wrong with this gentleman. And all the children will say, take out one finger. Say this finger, suppose. You ask that gentleman, have you got heart trouble? He'll say, yes, of course, but how do you know? You get the diagnosis on your fingertips. You can say what's wrong with you, what's wrong with others, and you speak the language of centers, chakras. Absolute truth means everybody sees the same truth. Now we are human beings, we have freedom to think the way we want to think. So one thinks like that, another thinks like that, another thinks like that. And that's why the problem. Some think they are correct, another think they are correct, some think this is the best, and they fight. If you know the absolute truth, there's no question of fight, quarrel, of course no war. Now we have this yoga working in 65 nations. And I have not seen, even if there are 5,000 together from different countries, ever fighting, quarreling, even using a bad word. Just enjoy each other. The families in Sahaja Yoga are really excellent families. And so many realized souls are born to them. It's a new race of angels, I feel. For all this, you don't have to pay a single pie. It's a living process. When we put one seed in the Mother Earth, how much do we pay to the Mother Earth? She sprouts the seed because the seed has the built-in mechanism to sprout, and the Mother Earth has the power to germinate. So the first thing we have to know that you cannot pay for your spirituality. I know there have been many who tried to exploit all over the world, but they are mostly now exposed. I would say it was your mistake, because how much did you pay to Christ?